Here's another example of domain, just in case you need another example. This is totally optional. So remember, domain, sliding from left to right. Ooh, that was really fast. So I'm going to start. I'm going to slide. I see blankness. Nothing at -3. Nothing at -2. Oh, wait. There looks like there appears to be a graph. And oh my goodness, even though there's no number there, I can just write in a 0. And that is where my graph started on my x-axis. So I am going to get my highlighter, my yellow highlighter. I'm going to highlight 0 on my x-axis. So that is the very first number that I hit when I went from left to right. And then I'm going to keep on going. So I've got graph. There's some picture there at 1. I still got graph hitting at 2. Still hitting at 3. Still hitting at 4. Still hitting at 5. But not only is it hitting at 5, I'm still highlighted. I've got myself an arrow. So that means infinity and beyond. Sorry. All right. So let's go ahead and we're going to put that in symbolic notation. So I can see it went from 0. So what would have been 5 had my picture like not had an arrow, but it's really infinity because of that very, very powerful arrow. So I could say 0 to infinity. But truthfully, that means I could pick 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, blah, 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 blah. So that means I can pick anything that's greater than 0. That's what that translates to. So I'm going to write that in symbolic notation. If I want to say anything that is greater than 0, or any x value, because it's not just anything, it's any x value greater than 0. I'm going to type that in words first just because I want to make sure that I am covering all of my bases. Anything greater than 0. And that is what I'm going to say in words. Symbolic notation. I didn't mean to put anything. I meant to put any x. Let me go back and fix that. I'm going to say greater than. But because it was included, let's make sure we fix all of that grammar. Greater than or equal to 0. So I'm going to fix my grammar. Any x value greater than or equal to 0. I can shorten that sentence. It's a beautiful thing about math. It's got its own little language. I can say x greater than or equal to 0. And that means, once again, that means you can pick 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And that's basically what we did. There's your quick example number 2 of domain. I'm going to do the second video, or I guess the last video, is going to be how to just do range on its own.